I guess I should start the local recording as well, just in case. There we go.
Time to go to work.
The sun! Hello! Hello there. Welcome.
Funny how I didn't spot this before.
One of the last good adventure
If
games
this
of our
is the prize,
generation.
I'll lose
I
my grant for
agree
sure.
with that.
Where are the priceless artifacts? The gilded idols? The crowns of kings?
What you're watching is a speedrun, even though it will take about 3.5 hours.
Good news never
finish.
travels that fast. Better get up there.
But as you could see, I already did something not intended with the chalk there. I'll be spamming quick saves, obviously. Could have maybe put no board on to show my inputs. Saw my speedrun on YouTube, just here for the nostalgia. Nice. I haven't played it since then. Well, that's actually not true. I tried for a bit, but I got very frustrated by the skip in the last chapter in Peru. But now there's a better setup for that, so it's no longer a run killer. Plus, I played some Isles since then, in the last couple of months, so I should be a better player than I was back then. So hopefully,
I'll say,
I'll beat it.
what brings you out west? Some psychic premonition?
And another thing that's new is the timer here, as you can see, because thanks to
it's the new thinking in archaeology.
wonderful LuccaGioia,
Kind of noble, don't you think?
There's an iron curtain
wrote it.
coming down on Europe, Indy. The Russians are taking over.
I read the papers.
Want a real chance?
we have an autosplitter.
We need your help.
Uh-huh. Who's we?
When I joined during the war, it was the OSS. Now President Truman calls us the Central Intelligence Agency.
Is that what you're up to these days? Soviet sabotage? Atomic secrets?
Don't be silly. We've got whole battalions for that. It's my job to worry about more unusual activity, such as this dig site on the Euphrates River south of Baghdad.
Babylon.
Remember your Bible? That's where mortals raised the Tower of Babel to invade heaven.
Well, you know, this does look like the ruins of Itimenanki. The
There you go.
ziggurat often identified with the tower.
Blessings shall be known.
You're looking at the brainchild.
So currently we're in game time mode, which means loading
He
screens
thinks there's some truth
and
to
the menus that are not part of the game don't
He's
count.
a physicist who studies manifolds and hyperspace. Quirky
But
theoretical stuff.
Thanks to
What's a
live
guy like
split, I
that doing
can
in Babylon?
Not
switch
sure. All we really know
between
is
that
big
mode
atom
and the
bomb
real-time
was
mode
built.
at the end of the run, and we'll see the comparison with
Indeed.
the actual
Suppose
record
the tower housed some deadly force no one else had ever heard
in
of.
terms of the timing that's
Something
currently
as
used.
dangerous as nuclear fission.
And the Babylonians
But hopefully
tore
we
it
can
down
change the
for
rules and have the
reasons
timing
not
be like this,
discussed in
because
the
I
good
think
book.
Exactly.
all PC
It's an
games should
amusing
not
theory, but
use
as you
loading
can see,
times,
I've got troubles of
because
my own.
loading
You don't
times
think I flew out here
are
from Washington just to release
theoretically
a
hardware
border
dependent.
This came
With
from the
old
Russian
games like
people.
this, it's
Somebody
you can
made a
argue
mistake.
that everything
This
can
looks
load
like
it
part
equally
of
as
a steam
fast, but
engine. Maybe a
I
locomotive
don't think
from
so.
last century.
I
There's
think
no
it
mistake.
should still be
We've dated the thing.
separate.
It's 2,600 years old.
Really? Look at that little wheel spin.
So that's the reason why there's no
How'd you find it?
comparison.
Come on, Indy, we're the CIA.
It's all blank.
We have spies.
Oh, you still have the box. That's very cool. I don't have it anymore. I remember having the CDs, but these times I have it through digital distribution.
Okay.
Okay, this skip is also a run killer.
Mud brick and not much
I
else.
think I have a setup as well.
Why do
Let's
the
see if it
Russians
works.
want to dig it up?
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. What was the shout? That's the sound my timer makes when it's a gold segment. And since there's no comparison, everything is a gold segment. So you're gonna hear that 15 more times.
I guess Mr. Otis didn't actually invent the elevator after all. Turner was right about Volodnikov. A good digger would have found this long ago. What do you know? Sophia's little gift has a purpose. Okay, where am I? Nebuchadnezzar's library, maybe. Shh, don't disturb the patrons. Well, that's easy. They've been dead for
Fortunately,
thousands
won't
of
be
years.
tuning for very long. Oh, that's a shame. But I hope you enjoy for as long as you do have time to watch. As I said, I'm gonna be here for a long time. This one is a marathon.
What's this? Part of a cuneiform tablet. A fragment of text.
I was close.
Aha! Another text fragment.
Yeah, the shoot
Well,
roll animation
look
glitch.
at this. Marduk, wings and all. Not bad as priceless treasures go.
One of the few glitches this game has, but it's definitely worth it. There are more forms of that glitch, depending on what arrow keys you press while doing it. But this one is most consistent to perform.
There's some cuneiform writing here, but I can't read it. Some of the tablets are missing.
Almost like a teleporter,
There, it
if
fits.
only.
But I still can't read
It's just a
anything.
slightly longer jump. And you can't even grab, so
Now it
the use
starts to make
is actually
sense.
really limited.
Let's see here.
Usually you have to
Make
be
welcome
on a high
secret.
ground
Know that it was
make use of it.
Nebuchadnezzar, in heed of the writing that Marduk made appear unto him, who builded the great engine. Having no understanding, the rabble hath thrown down his work, but 4 trusted disciples are scattered upon the face of the earth, and the relics go with them. Wouldst thou tread the path of knowledge, look eastward.
And yeah, if you
Ergon
play
it is
well,
who flees
it
to
doesn't
the
matter if you get
heavenly
poisoned here,
mountains, where
you're
Shambhala
gonna survive.
holds a mighty secret.
Ooh, sneak peek.
Heavenly mountains. I wonder if that means the Tian Shan range.
Ah, Jones, there you are. Got a statue for me?
Will this do?
It just might.
From the run I
Anything
did
else?
to
According to the
a
inscription,
little
the
preview
tower
to
once
test the
housed a
splitter,
great engine.
I've got
When a
635 here.
Babylonian smashed the thing, 4 priests escaped with a
How much
pox.
faster am I
Taking
going to
them
be?
where?
Not sure.
I don't know
except
how
in
long
one case.
this cutscene
Some
is.
fellow named Ergon
Of
headed
40
for
seconds,
the Heavenly
maybe?
Mountains. There's a crude map of Central Asia.
That's not much help.
Might be enough. The Tian Shan range straddles the border between China and Kazakhstan. The name translates as Heavenly Mountains.
Kazakhstan. Last time I looked, that was Soviet territory.
Maybe I won't show the border guards my passport.
Okay, buddy, it's your funeral.
Look at this! Thank you, Luca, for the sub. That's a legit one. Ooh. Not even Bezos bucks. Thank you. Okay, there I am dealing with a unfortunate glitch where the frame gets stuck when the level changes. So I have to spam the Windows key plus D to get rid of it. But it's okay, I can see it again. Hello, Lemons, new autosplitter. Exactly. I have an FPS cap. Yes, you can see it runs at 60 FPS. It is required for the run to be valid, because if you somehow played without 60 FPS cap, the game would get very broken. At really high FPS, like 500 FPS, you can go through walls. Well, maybe not walls, but doors. Closed doors. You can go through closed doors. There's like an unofficial category for that. If you're interested. Blue screen. Made wrong with that, so you can find it on YouTube.
The Soviet border, and it looks well guarded.
But actually there's a little caveat. You need to be able to switch FPS, because if you just play the entire game on 500, first of all, Indy runs really fast, so it's really uncontrollable. But second, the game will get just stuck during some cutscenes. So what you have to do... Ooh, let me take that. What you have to do is you have to be able to switch back to a lower FPS value to actually progress. Chose 30, because if you have 30 FPS, then the skip in Babylon, which I did, can do it easier. But then at 30 FPS the game moves slower, so it would be more optimal to just use 60
This is how the Russians patrol the
and switch between 60 and 500. To be able to arbitrarily lock the game's FPS, you have to use an external program like Riva Tuner or something like that. I don't know, I can't even get the FPS cap off, so I haven't really bothered with that category. And it's, as I said, it's unofficial. You won't find it on the leaderboards because it's sort of breaking the game too much, you know, using external stuff. yeah, now we're gonna do some rafting on the PC, so at least it's not garbage to control. The timer stopped. I actually think I know what's going on. I think it didn't stop. I think OBS just stopped capturing it because of the alt tabbing I have to do to get the game working normally again. So technically, because it pauses during alt tabbing, I could just bring it back. Let me alt tab live split back on when I get into the raft, just so that you can see it. Ow. Yeah, you can see it's fine. Okay, now this tricky corner. And I like to go to the right first, just so that I don't forget to do it, because that's happened once. Okay, no raft bug, please. Nice. So on the PC version, when you want to exit the raft, it can bug out, and Indy will not get out, and it wastes like 10 seconds, because the animation will just get stuck. And then eventually you'll be able to move again and try again. And here we just go through the door.
A beeswax candle.
Because it just works. I'm literally just holding forwards.
It's not safe to get out here.
Once again, no raft glitch, that's good.
Another candle.
Grinding ILs for this game has been useful, but not because it helps you get more raw speed, because it doesn't, but because it gives you more confidence going through, and you don't feel the need to quick save that much, because you're used to doing the entire level in one try. Because that's how the ILs for this game work, unfortunately. I think it's a bit silly. The game has about 4 runners on the PC, so I don't think cheating the runs is really a worry, because we all know each other. But Molotov thinks something different, so the rules are really strict for ILs. No quick saving allowed, because he thinks that one could easily splice the run. There we go. You really didn't think that I would go through the entire river without getting hit, did you? Is it possible to not puncture it? I mean, yeah, technically it's definitely possible. You just have to ride it really well.
Hey, another candle.
It's really not worth it to be so careful, because if you go fast, there's not even enough time for you to run out of the air. Nice, this corner is the most tricky. But I got it. Whoa! What was that? Somehow got launched to the right. That's very useful. Nice. Time for more pistol trickery.
Aha. Another candle.
And this is a cute little trick. Usually they don't get so far. Usually stay around the shack here. Thankfully we're playing on very easy, so the Russians are nearly harmless. And then they die in 1 or 2 shots. That's unlike the N64 version, where you have just 1 difficulty, and it's not very easy. So they take more shots to kill.
There. Success. It fits. Well, that ought to do it.
Hello? Hello, Johan. There we go. I think they'll eventually remaster or even remake the game at some point. Well... to be honest, I don't have my hopes up, because it took them 20 years to remake Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and that game is so popular. It's way more popular than this one. This one is nearly forgotten, let's be honest. But then on the other hand, you know, you could say, well, they're remaking KOTOR, so maybe one day they'll get to this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it would be amazing if they did. I'm definitely interested in what the new Indiana Jones game will look like. The one that they announced somewhere last year, I believe. I think it's developed by Machine Games. Which is interesting because Machine Games make FPS shooters. Right, they made Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein, and they made the new campaign for the Quake remaster. I jumped way too early.
This seems like a monastery, but the religion is unknown, at least to me.
And for the worst part of the game, without question, and that's climbing ladders. Because look how incredibly slow he is. In level 12, there's a ladder climbing sequence that is 2.5 minutes long, and I'm not even kidding. Did I receive any feedback from GDQ about the N64 run? Not when I last checked, no.
Whoa!
And I don't know any date about when they're supposed to be done with all these submissions.
What happened here? Did the monks lose faith all of a sudden? They didn't even bury their dead. Now, what in the name of biology was that?
Doing this glitch skips a little cutscene. Doesn't save that much time, but it is technically faster. Okay, I have to line up right. Nice, that's actually a good lineup. There we go. I think it's actually not that good to save too often, because the worst thing you can do in this game is save at the wrong time, because there's just one quick save slot, So if you mess it up, you're screwed. He says as he keeps quick saving every 5 seconds. So I don't know who all is watching, but this might be the first time for many of you seeing this part of the game. Just because the N64 version skips so much. Just wait. Where am I from, by the way? Well, if you looked at my profile on speedrun.com, you'd know. But I'll answer anyway. I'm from Czechia.
As I remember, bells are rung on the hour. What time is it?
Což je v Evropě.
I don't want to wait around till high noon.
The last time I played, I found a funny little glitch here. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, you can grab the ladder slightly too early and it looks like that. And he climbs it a bit earlier and then pops up. Doesn't save any time, it's just funny. For some reason I keep hearing the sounds from the engine room. They might have bugged out, so in that case we'll be hearing them the whole chapter. About 15 minutes of this. Yes, exactly. Correct.
Hello, young man. You ran,
Well, that's right, I did.
and you want my help.
Do I? To tell you the truth, I'm kind of lost.
But it is you who must help me. As you have guessed, a man from the desert came to us long ago with the spinning idol. For centuries we have lived with his evil legacy. Take it, and our blessing be upon you.
Show me the way.
I am too old and infirm. To be of any service, I must recover my former strength. And that, I am afraid, requires a certain golden treasure.
Okay, golden treasure. Where is it?
Why, in the treasury, of course. Take this. It may
Wow.
help you.
What a coincidence. Okay, I got hurt by one of those ice demons, so my HP is slightly lower than I would have preferred. But I guess I picked up that extra medkit from the soldier, so it evens out. Funny and nice people. Thank you.
It worked.
Much appreciated. What are my thoughts on the Russians? I mean, I don't hate the Russian people, mostly.
Aha.
I just think their
Found the
government
great
kind of
monastic
sucks
seal.
for them.
Commies again. I'm beginning to hate those guys.
And at this point in history, at least Russians are not really screwing with us, so I can afford to be neutral. Of course, historically, they've done a lot of bad stuff to my country. And because of the political system they have at the moment, they're not really remorseful about what they did, which is disappointing. Girlfriend sisters with a Russian guy and you don't like him. Cold and antisocial.
It's some kind of switch.
Yeah, but let's be fair. People are individuals. I don't think that's really a necessary trademark of being Russians. I mean, I know Russians who are very friendly.
Something's wrong here.
Hello. A, ty jesteś z Polski, tak?
It fits. Danger.
Ooh.
What's this? A key.
Careful about the spider. Okay. Nice, first try. That jump can be a little tricky.
There. A plant bulb.
Whoa. Nice. Nice. Ow. Smooth jumping. You love to see it. From what I've heard from other people, I'm making it seem way easier than it is, because this game's controls are quite stiff. I know a few people who have incredible problems to even grab a ladder in this game. For example, my sister.
This is a dead end, but there's a window to the outside over there.
Okay, I hope I don't get absolutely blasted here. I shouldn't need it, but I would prefer to have more health going into the boss fight. Just so I don't have to waste healing items.
Now what? Medicinal. Aha.
Here's a
Medicinal
place where we
herbs.
can stock nicely on some healing. And now, shouldn't need to pick up much more medkits for the rest of the game. Maybe about just 2 more. And we shouldn't need to use many of them as well. It's just safety. Because the game's 3.5 hours long. The worst thing you could do is to have your run die because you run out of health. And that would be a complete waste. It's much better to lose 5 seconds because you picked up too much healing.
Now the plant is a bud.
Иди сюда. Стой!
You again. Do you have the treasure?
Here's the best I could do. I hope you're not disappointed.
Not yet.
Okay, I was right about the pulsing of the engine
Your
still going on.
gift is great. Now,
Culture can have an impact on one's mentality also. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. There are clear
here is the way to the Babylon.
differences in
Return when you have cleansed
people's
the sanctuary.
behavior in different cultural
Prepare the idols.
circles.
What have we here?
I have 1 circle health,
Hey.
which is not
Medicinal herbs.
a lot. There is 1 skip, which I will now attempt to do. Didn't work. Maybe slightly further, I think. Yes. There are multiple ways of doing that skip. And it's all about positioning. I think Blue Screen has managed to do a version where the block
part of the
goes
Infernal Machine.
even higher, so you don't have to crawl under it, you can just run, which is obviously a bit faster, but I don't know how to do that, so I just get by with that one. Okay, unless I get hit by the boss, I should be fine. And now the hardest boss fight in the game, you just hold control and he dies. Not quite sub 20.
Success. Here, I guess this belongs to you.
Even in the cutscene,
No,
it's still going.
take it away.
What is it anyway?
I don't know. A relic.
Wow.
You have found part of something terrible. Are you prepared to continue?
Yeah, there's supposed to be more of these things.
Although Ergon dwelt with us in Shambala, his companion Taklit journeyed onward.
Unused Indie 4 movies soundtrack in Staff of the Kings on PS2.
Starving for knowledge.
Are you talking about the Pacific? That's a wide stretch of
Interesting,
water.
I had no idea about that. Oh yeah, fun story. I was playing games on a PS2 emulator recently, and I noticed that Staff of Kings came out on that. But the game looked so shit, even I didn't pick it up because it just seemed so bad. So even though I could have emulated it, I have not played Staff of Kings to this day.
Okay.
Okay, now it's time for the water level. I hope I won't pee myself.
Ah, paradise on Earth. Hard to believe anyone living here would sign up for the troubles of civilization, unless somebody or something lured them into it. Looks like this place used...
Oops. Tried to be greedy with the whip.
Looks like this place used to be inhabited. And not by cavemen.
You actually don't have to stop to use the whip. You press control at the right
A machete.
moment. But yeah, I guess that can happen. No! You need to be slightly further away for this one. Yeah, I don't know, this whip place is awful.
What have we here? An entrenching tool.
Didn't try the jump to skip the climbing. Yeah, it's so precise. There's not much point to try it. Because the success rate is low and the time save is so small.
something's in there. Whoa. The war was not kind to that ship. Or anyone aboard, I'm guessing.
In ILs, this would be easier, because in ILs you are stacked with
An arming device for a
a
Japanese
large
torpedo.
number of medkits, so you don't have to check your air supply in the water. When you start drowning, you can just heal through the damage, and the damage is high. Indy drowns very quickly when he runs out of air.
I'll just aim this tin fish over here. Well, that ought to do it.
Oh. So I have to go get some air here. And I still have to swim fast if I don't want to take any damage, because it's quite marginal.
Aha! A crank.
Thought about doing the window skip there, but I don't remember the lineup, so I think I would waste more time than I would gain if I went for it.
What are those totems doing over there?
I can do this one though.
Well, well. Look at
fun and easy to get it right. Yeah, I mean, if you know the
Look what
lineup,
I found.
even
Medicinal
not knowing the
herbs.
lineup, maybe I could have gone for it. But yeah, that again doesn't save that much time, 5 seconds at most, which is a lot when doing an IL. But over the course of a 3.5 hour speed run, there's bigger things to worry about. Right, that the 5 seconds you potentially save from doing the window skip there is the same 5 seconds you waste if you miss a jump. One more breather here. Now I should be able to swim the rest of the way without running out of air. It's 5:38 in there. Oh gosh. Okay, good night, sun. The sun 19, the sun 19. A nice run, thank you. Praise the sun. Nice. Oh, did you see the texture there on the rock? That was so stretched. And that jump was tight. I almost missed it. And I just I just completely broke my words before, how I did not went for that skip because I thought it's not worth it. But if you miss this, it's equally as not worth it. But I guess this one can be argued is slightly easier because it's just a regular jump, timed right and angled right. I don't know, I'm not gonna defend it. I don't have a leg to stand on. I'll just keep quiet and continue. Hello, Osu.
Og!
Thanks for the good luck.
Kind of warm in here. The volcano can't still be active, can it?
Ooh. Angled too aggressively.
Looks like a funeral barge. One of the local kings, or Toklet, Marduk's man in Palawan. What have we here? A strange key.
There have been any new developments in the PC version since my PB? A few. I know the biggest one would be the skip in Nupstump to get the part earlier and skip having to disable the ball. But that one is so random. I don't have a setup for that one, and I'm not gonna do it. Please don't poison me.
The volcano's active, all right. The volcano's active, all right.
There we go. And then the other one that comes to mind is the raft skip in Peru. There's also a little skip in this, but that one is aisle only, because you need to have the machine pistol and some ammo, which I don't have, because I didn't pick it up. Because picking it up wastes time. Plus you might not have enough ammo anyway, because you can pick up only 3. Pick up the gun 3 times. I'm 155 ahead. If you're comparing with just the 2 timers, it might be less, because this one doesn't count loading screens. There's also a lot of time save in that run. So we may yet be more ahead. Although I would actually prefer if you didn't tell me. Wait, if I ever do Volcano for Quake, is the PC version timed without loads? Well, at the moment, the rules say it's real time, but now that we have the load remover and the autosplitter, I argue the rules should be upgraded to use this, because every decent PC game which has the option to have an autosplitter and load remover should do so, in my opinion. We just didn't have the technology at that time, but now we do, so it should be used. Clip the old run, where I say I'm always open to comparisons. Yeah, I know. Zalo used to be my time manager, telling me my pace every minute. For example, this setup probably saved me a bunch of time compared to the old run. What was I saying? Yeah, if I ever do this level in Quake, I have no idea how I will do this room in particular. Firstly, because the puzzle aspect depends so much on ladders, and second, because there are no rising liquids in Quake.
Whoa. Looks like the
So I couldn't do rising lava.
Hi, Indy. Welcome to my little hothouse.
Sophia? What's this? A medical kit.
Nice. I managed to pick up only the medkit, and we can skip the submachine gun, because I don't need it anyway.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
Same thing you are. I found the door. Let's go.
Wait.
Sophia is so
I'm not
mysterious
looking
and
for a
confident the
partner.
whole game.
Too dangerous.
Who said we're partners?
I think that's
The company has its rules, Indy.
part of her
I don't tell you
character
everything.
from Fate of Atlantis,
Be careful here.
because in Fate of
I don't
Atlantis
believe in
she
my
actually
friend's
has
powers,
real
but I sense
powers, and it's
danger.
kind of
I've been
useful.
around long enough to believe in almost anything, even nuts like you. Don't worry, I'll
She's
dodge
definitely
the cops.
No, not them.
comes off
Something
as more
else.
stupid in this game,
Something strange.
especially because when she gets quote-unquote tricked by Turner. In the most obviously evil way. Gotta go, good luck. Check out later. Okay, see you for the time. Okay, this part is an opportunity to pick up some ammo, which will be useful for the hyenas.
A gun.
Fortunately, all of those guys died in really stupid places. Have I played Fate of Atlantis? Yes. I haven't finished it, but I have played it. Oh,
What's this?
I wanted the key. This guy has been really annoying.
This looks interesting.
Game is more focused on the story itself. That's sort of the thing with point and click adventures. There's not much gameplay in them, so the story is the main thing.
Okay, Sophia, I found the key.
Took you long enough.
Be nice, or I won't use it.
You better. You need my help.
You're right about that. There's a gate up ahead. I can't get through by myself.
Thanks, Indy. Now I'm gonna take a good look around.
Wait!
How many
See you
pistols did I pick up? 4? 5?
Here you are. Find anything?
Nothing spooky.
Wait, I remember this part. In my record, I
It opens the gate up there.
took a pee break here. And I wasn't quick enough, so I wasted about
Let me work
maybe
my
a
way into
minute
position, then push.
here
Say when.
after the cutscene that's coming up. So there's some easy time save.
Push, Sophia.
Indy, you okay?
I can't open it from this side.
Doesn't matter. I've got some spying to do.
If I don't
Wait,
press
what about
the
that
trap
premonition? Still
pressure
got it?
plates in the next
Yes.
part, I
The
shouldn't die.
danger's farther along. You'll be fine.
Around that. Or maybe if I get unlucky with the
I
submachine
like your
gunner,
optimism.
I just have to be ready for it. Not quick save at the wrong time, and it will be fine.
Skulls, mystic signs. Oh, they make me jumpy.
Bits are open.
Volodnikov must have been.
I'm
Too
over
bad it doesn't take
a
very
third of the
good
way there,
equipment. This
so
thing needs a
I think
replacement
that's
for it.
encouraging. Pushing blocks is so annoying in the PC version. Oh, first try! Okay, now the hard part. Just don't do any stupid quick saves. Okay, so I do have to go more right. There we go, this looks nice. Okay, the final lineup was nice.
Oh, yeah.
this level is a critical one for not doing the stupid mistake where you softlock yourself
Never saw this place in any
because
textbook,
you
but somebody
quick
built
save
it. Long ago,
too early
somebody
after
built
a
it and then left.
long jump.
At least I hope they left.
Because you're not allowed to use the console command fix me, which is designed to fix you, but you're not allowed to use it in speedruns, because if you were able to do it, you could abuse it to go up some slopes, which you're not intended to. And I guess the feeling is that using what is technically a cheat for speedrunning purposes would not be in the spirit, which I can agree with actually, but it's just annoying that the consequence is that you cannot fix yourself when you get bugged, which can happen sometimes in occasions other than just the jump.
I'm not sure that.
I think I want the health, so I'll retry it. There we go.
Hey, a key.
Ooh, that was close. Ah, bad cycle.
This wall looks like it's ready to crumble.
Wanna know how much ahead am I? No. Not really. I like to keep the pressure low. And I have the times imported in the live split, so we can take a look after the fact how much time I saved
Tiki statue.
exactly on every chapter,
Alarms.
because I actually took the time to go through the video and note the times and just import them manually into live split. Oh, unlucky. I might have to use this one. Yeah. This level in particular, doing aisles for this was such a chore because of all these jumps. There's two tricks or two skips in this level, but those are easy peasy compared to just jumping through this without any quick saves. So of course the side effect of such training is that I no longer have much problems with this section. I found this setup to get this jump easier without quick saves. I say as I fail it twice. Thrice. Come on. How much more? There we go. Obviously that would happen. I'm not even surprised. Wow. uh, Am I going to watch the CSGO Major? Well, I might tune in now that you told me about it, but I wouldn't have... I wouldn't know it's happening, but I do follow the channel, so I would probably find out when I would see it at the top of my follow list with 100k viewers. Yeah, I'm not really up to date with Pro CSGO. I think the only game that the only esport that I am up to date, which I watch regularly, is professional StarCraft 2.
What have we here? I think it's a key.
The thing I really like about StarCraft is that it's an individual sport. So you're following specific players, and those players have different play styles and characters and tendencies. And I found that I find that you can get much more invested in that because teams, because they're a group, they get sort of more blended. Obviously in CSGO in particular, I guess that's less of a case because players don't change teams that often. Very often it's the same group of 5 that sticks together for years, and it's kind of a big thing when a team really changes the lineup significantly.
I'll be damned. It opened.
But still, that the individual aspect as opposed to the team aspect is something I really like about StarCraft. Also, as a zoomer, the thing I like about StarCraft is that it's shorter. Because if you have a best of 3 in Counter-Strike, that means you have 3 matches, and or 2 or 3 matches, and every single one of those matches takes between 45 minutes to about 90 minutes, depending on how many overtimes those guys get, right? And I've seen ridiculous games where you have like 6 overtimes.
Look what I found. Another tiki statue. Also with stubby little arms. Whoa!
Haha, nice. Got that jump. Best of 5 even. CSGO best of 5 sounds so exhausting. Right, so the usual, like the small game in StarCraft is best of 3, but a usual game of StarCraft takes between 10 to 15 minutes. If you have a 30-minute game in StarCraft, it's something special. Like it's a real big macro game
It fits.
where both players mine the whole map, and those games are great as well, but they don't happen
There.
all the time. There's a healthy mix of regular sized games, short games, which are also exciting, and then those really epic, huge games. And then usually in quarterfinals you go to best of 5. You have best of 5 in semis, and then in the grand finals you have best of 7. And so if you do the math, if you consider 7 games and you have a best of 7,
What's this guy's body temperature?
it's gonna take
Himself when I run a
hour
beer
and a
drink.
half, maybe 2 hours. What player do I cheer for? I cheer for Clem, who's the French Terran prodigy. He's amazing because he's got such great micro and ability to multitask. It's really exciting to watch. And I play Terran, or Terran is my favorite race in the game. So I like to see them win. Also Maru. Maru is my favorite Korean Terran, for similar reasons as Clem. Although Maru, his playstyle is a bit different. He's also a micro god, but he can also be much more defensive. And Maru is one of those players who can be behind in the game. They might have lost some workers, you know, they might have lost some momentum somewhere, and then Maru just makes an insane comeback out of nowhere. So that's always fun. Okay, 13-minute temple. I don't remember what the IL for temple is, so I can't say how good that is. It's probably not that great because I missed the skip there a bunch of times.
Everybody.
Okay, I should have plenty of healing,
Let's
so
see if this thing still runs.
I'll skip the medkit.
Well, look at this.
Wrong Palawan.
That didn't quite work.
Shut up and put the plank down. Again, I'm really careful here. The worst thing you can do is miss your cornering and do a flip. You can actually make that jump without a plank, but it's fucking hard. Yeah, you can skip a lot of the bridges, but all of those skips are so incredibly hard. I have no idea how the Germans pull them off. I remember trying the plank skip, and I was doing it for 30 minutes straight, and I didn't do it once, and then I gave up.
About time you showed up, Jones. I was almost worried.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, while you were hunting artifacts, I was eavesdropping.
And
on
even then,
the
it's
Russians. They've given up
or
on
even
you.
despite
The
that,
Russians
it's
got word
a
about
3-minute long
ancient machinery in the Pyramid
chapter.
of the Sun in Teotihuacan,
Mexico.
built by some Babylonian priests.
So in terms of the number of chapters, we're
And you might just get
halfway
a jump on our
through
friends. They're
now.
traveling by boat.
In terms of game length, not quite.
Okay.
Wow, rare instance. I did not get the glitch now, so I didn't have to alt tab at all. That's cool.
Teotihuacan, Pyramid of the Sun, except it's not too sunny in here.
Okay, this level is the main reason why I bother picking up any healing, because you can get poisoned here very easily. And unlike the N64 version, I can't finish the level fast enough to not care about poison at all. God damn it. Interesting. I still took some damage, but hopefully it should be fine. Okay, can I get the chalk skip here? Nope. Missed it. Jealous of the N64 skips. Yeah, a lot of them are really cool. Some of them may have gone a bit too far. I'm at the point where some of them I think are a bit too much, and I think it's starting to make the game less fun.
After 2,000 years, the machine still works. And old Aetherium didn't even have a college degree.
Okay, so unfortunately because of the spider, I think it's because of the spider, I got the bugged camera here, which means I have to do this from memory. Like that Zelda skipper, you completely bypass the game in a random way. I mean the ACE, arbitrary code execution, where they do a bunch of seemingly random action to inject custom code into the game's memory and teleport to the end of the game. Yeah, that one. Thankfully, we're not quite at that level yet. But crawling into a slope and then inputting some frame-perfect inputs in order to lose collision, then spamming it a couple more times in order to launch straight to the end of the level. I think, yeah, I think that's starting to be a bit too much. Just because of how random it is. Not random as in it's literal RNG, but you're getting so precise that it's sort of effective randomness for a person. Unless you have a metronome.
A valuable artifact.
Yeah, this should open the bird door. Yes. Now this twice. And that's the end of it. At least the spider died. With a bit of luck, I might not even get poisoned. Which would actually be useful, I think. So I might reload if I get poisoned, just to reroll. Or I might just pause for a bit and just kill the scorpions. Honestly, yeah. I think I'll just kill the scorpions. I'll run past the first spider and then I'll skip the scorpions. Damn it!
This looks interesting.
Okay, the snakes are not in my way. That's good. Okay, the IL for this level is, I think, 12 minutes. We'll see how close we get. Obviously, you don't expect to be as fast as the IL during full game runs, because the ILs are so perfect. There's so little mistakes in them. The Germans are really big grinders. Completely ruined, destroyed your idea of running ILs. It's kind of discouraging, isn't it? But I mean, even if you got second place, good. You could say it's a decent time. Or you could run Aetherium, where I actually don't have a perfect run. I don't think so, at least.
Tavarishi, stay alert. The Americanians may already be here. He's
Yeah,
a
the Germans are
smart
so
one, that
good
fellow.
that even when
That's why we summons
the other Czech
extras.
guy,
Our
House,
previous
came
security
and
detachment
actually got
failed us.
competitive with
Make
them,
sure you don't.
and
Now,
they beat him
berите
back, and
positive.
he just got completely demotivated. You beat the German is good enough.
This looks
Well,
interesting.
they didn't do an Aetherium run, that's the thing. I think if Moritz bothered to do Aetherium, he could beat it easily. But I did actually beat him once. I grinded Infernal Machine the level
I know I'd like to get her hands
and
on
beat
that.
him by, I think, 3 seconds. Eventually he beat me back, but
Stój! Stój!
These pedestals look like a three-part shrine. But where are the idols?
it's very important that you do not misclick or misselect and try to put the mirror in there instead of the idols, because that will make you stuck. Game will soft lock. Still hear one Russian, which is making me afraid because of how low my health is.
Nope. Whoops.
Damn it. This thing is so precise. There we go. Okay, where's the shotgunner? He could troll me. Oh god, he's close. Okay.
Okay.
This level
Unmapped
is
territory for sure. But
one
I'll
of the
bet
most
Ezra
RNG
found
in the
it
game.
long
I wanted to
before
say
did.
the most RNG, but then I remembered that Turner exists, so I guess it's the second most RNG. Because of the boss fight. But at least on the PC version you have the glitch where you crawl into the spike activator and then you uncrawl or stand up, and that will let you stay on the platform so you can activate the spikes faster.
Something's in there. It's a monumental Olmec head. So that's who lived here in Azrim's day. Uh-oh.
Oh! Actually took damage that way. This is also one of the levels where I would prefer to manage my health and not have to heal.
Well, that ought to do it.
Even though by this point I probably have a lot of healing in reserve. I don't know, I'm just really careful. Wow, that's unlucky. Got the door frame. Hopefully the snake will not come into this corridor, because I've had it happen before that enemy corpses, including spiders and snakes, block they
I sense a trap.
they block the blocks. Yes, what a nice sentence. From being pushed, which obviously sucks.
Well, that ought to do it.
And now the Russians spawned. And there just happened to be 2 Russian soldiers in the way, carrying machine pistols. So I want to kill them and take their pistols, because I need them to kill Turner quickly. Usually you would use submachine guns, which you can very comfortably pick up in Volcano. but there's a bug where the game crashes when you shoot big weapons. Happens on some systems, and there's nothing really you can do about it. And this PC is affected by that, so I cannot shoot anything larger than a rifle. Means I have to use pistols to kill Turner. But it's okay, I mean it's a different route and the pistol is really good as well, so it doesn't lose much time. If any, because you can one cycle him with the machine pistol as well. And that's the point of using the submachine gun. Since you're on your PC as well.
What's this?
It's pretty common. Yeah, I don't know why it happens. Because actually it used to not happen to me. Then it started crashing for the submachine gun. But only the submachine gun. The shotgun worked fine. And then it started crashing for everything. So I don't know if it's like a Windows version thing. Even the rifle sometimes, yeah. The last time I tried, the rifle crashed for me as well. Also the RPG crashes for me, but that's actually a different crash. Because the RPG throws an actual error message, whereas the other weapons just make the game hang. That works. Backflip, hello Torgun! Hello. Backflips are cool in this version, in the PC version, because they stop fall damage. But they don't really stop it, they just they prolong it. They increase the distance which you can fall, because when the backflip animation ends, there's a little gap in the animations, and it resets your momentum. Sort of the side effect of how stiff the animations are in this game. They are so stiff they stop you from falling. Why did he grab here? That shouldn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter, thankfully. Yeah, you can actually do a forwards roll there. You don't have to jump. Rolling is technically faster, but it's really precise. You have to roll at the very edge of the platform. So that was another backflip. Ooh. And this room is a little funny. You've got a speedrun in the middle of a speedrun. Because we have to press this button and then we have to get to that door that just opened fast enough before it closes. I remember way back when, over 10 years ago, playing this casually as a kid. This was really challenging. But now it's a joke. Time changes with the difficulty as well. Oh, so I actually did not know that. If I speedrun Dr. Jones, it might be more challenging. I have to try that. Hello. Another timer that changes with difficulty. It's an interesting question, because I don't remember even any timers in this game other than that one. Maybe the yellow flame in Meroe might be on a timer.
What's this? Medicinal herbs.
Ugh. Look at the knee. That knee is suffering. Your pain.
Aha. An idol. Whoa! Why am I getting this creepy feeling?
For some reason, setting things on fire is always really finicky. In this version. The Nintendo version is fine. I have to keep rotating slightly to have the best chance of getting it.
Snakes. I hate snakes. Must be a pressure switch.
Please don't bite me. Ow. Oh yeah, Under no circumstances should you touch him. Touch him. He does insane damage.
Here's what I'm looking for. Another part of the Babylonian machine.
Oh, it's this one.
Judging by the glyphs, it even comes with instructions.
Oh yeah, that makes
Let's
sense.
see. Hearken, mortal. Verily does my device raise man on high. If ye doubt, seek but the jewels of heaven. Why are these inscriptions always so damn poetic?
There's a non-zero chance he's right behind me. Okay, we're fine. Guess I get poisoned. Shouldn't even have to heal. Okay, I will heal. Fucker. Quite unlucky with the way he tosses the spiders right in front of me. He consistently dies after 4 hits, but if you can get a headshot, which is actually possible, then he can die in as little as 2, I think. Probably not 1, but 2, I think.
Смотри, товарищи. We've captured the jungle animal. Careful now, he's a magnificent...
I was so close, well done, thank you. I went YOLO for the final hit because I knew I didn't have to return. Oh, damn it, I forgot I should buy ammo. It's okay, I can buy in the next level. I just have to not forget.
Нет, назад! Quick, get me up on deck. I think I'm gonna be seasick.
I just have to buy before Infernal Machine because that's where I need the ammo.
Hey, it's unlocked. Что? Остановись! Ты!
Normally, on the PC version, this is one of the few levels which is faster than the N64 version. But in full game, I actually have to pick up the machine parts. Because unlike the N64 version, the game will not give them to me.
Now you see it.
I need to have them for future levels. So unfortunately, I cannot do all the fancy skips. I have to play the level relatively normally
Smith & Wesson.
and pick up all the parts.
My whip. I really don't feel like myself without it. A machete.
Товарищи, Jones убежал.
What? Retake him immediately. Alive if possible, but dead if necessary.
Хорошо, сэр.
Where did that commie rat scurry off to?
Yeah, I can I don't have to push it, I can do this.
Это запрет, стой на месте.
Here's the Ergens part.
Hey, Tian!
What have we here? Hey, that's one of the machine parts.
No, you cannot beat the door on the PC.
Hey,
Which is unfortunate. But you just don't turn fast enough.
Вкусная жакетка. Стой! Ау!
Now just one more part. Slightly different route. I mean, going through the wall like that. Well, the ILs
The Nile River, the
do the skip
These exotic sites are foreign
because they don't pick up the part, but I have to pick up the part anyway. So at that point I think it's faster to just go through the door using the part instead of going the other way and using the crawling to push the button from the other side.
Somehow, no one has ever claimed the treasure.
Because you have to start crawling and then go back, then go into the door and then stand up again.
I wonder about these things. Then, when my resolve weakens, we capture Jones. Now, using that Amerikanski aventurist and
Amerikanski
the tools he has
aventurist?
so kindly provided, we budjemy miet uspieszny. Indeed, history is on our side.
And the subtitles there are actually better than the voice
what?
line. Because he
Part of the
says,
Infernal Machine.
which doesn't make sense. It's like he's saying two sentences at the same time, two different sentences at the same time. You can either say, we will have success, or we will be successful. And he says, we will have successful.
This door is locked. Aha. The crank wheel.
Do I speak Russian? No, but Slavic languages are really similar, so I can understand what the soldiers say. I couldn't create Russian sentences from scratch myself, but when I hear it, or when I read it, if I could read Cyrillic, if I have Russian transcribed into Latin characters, I can read a lot of it. I can't read Cyrillic because I haven't learned it. Okay, I remember now, I have to buy this thing.
Okay.
Works like Portuguese/Spanish. Yeah, a bit like that. The Romance languages in general are a bit similar, but less so than the Slavic languages because the Romance languages have been significantly diverged for about 2,000 years, having all evolved from Latin, whereas the divergence in Slavic languages is much younger. I think they started sort of splitting into their own ways about 1,000 years ago. Maybe even a bit less so, because I know back in the days of Czech King Boleslav III,
I need nope.
he was also the King of Poland. And back then, 1,000 years ago, two languages were basically interchangeable.
Well now, the miners were happy to blow a hole in history.
So
but their
probably
tunnel
divergence
collapsed.
started
You didn't save?
900
Don't worry, I won't hurt
years
you.
ago, 800 years ago,
You
something
don't
like
look
that.
so
Well, it
bad.
started
It's the
a bit
hyenas
earlier,
that bother me.
but they really diverged later. I missed a lot of my shots, unfortunately.
I need to find a better spot. That won't work.
So now I'm worried that I will run out of ammo.
A drive chain, if I'm not mistaken. A medical kit. What's this? This might be important. That won't
Okay,
work.
one hyena is there. Okay, one more. Ah, there it
I need to
is.
find a better spot.
Okay, this is actually... Oh, oops, wrong weapon. There we go. This is actually a pretty good place to leave the jeep at. I'll just walk this bit on foot. And now the best part of the game. Climbing 2 minutes and almost 3 minutes. This is probably the longest level in the game, right? I think so.
Now what?
I want to try running this level all treasures on the N64 because you can use a glitch to enter the pyramid complex earlier without all the climbing and stuff, and then you can go through it in sort of a reverse order to pick up all the treasures. Sounds kind of fun. instead of putting a damn ladder there, he just explodes a chunk of the pyramid. Indiana Jones is a great archaeologist with maximum respect for the monuments. I believe the knight protecting the Holy Grail would agree with me. 10 out of 10 would let him visit my house again. Ah, I rolled a bit too early. You can abuse the sort of animation cancel you get when you put your gun away and roll at the same time. You can use that to land perfectly on this platform, which means you skip having to climb up and hurt Indy's knee. I mean, it's a really minor time save, but it's really cool when you get it. There's one more spider here, somewhere. Okay. Just decided to disappear. I should probably not complain, although I would definitely prefer if he was just dead. Yeah, you can do a jump here to skip climbing the ladders, but it's also really precise, the jump. So I just decide to not bother. Why does lighting stuff have to be so stupid?
A prismatic eye. What's it looking at?
Oh, he's down here, what the hell? Never seen that. Okay. Now he comes forward, god damn it. Okay, managed to dodge him. Oof. Actually do remember what the IL is for this level. It's 22 minutes and something. I think 22:40 maybe. Which of course included perfect movement and one of the best hyena RNGs I've ever seen.
The shaft is pointing at the
But let's see how close I can get. $22.45. I was actually pretty close. Oh, there's one more. Nice, that was fast. There's a timer there too. Yeah, that's the one I meant in Meroe, the yellow flame. So I actually remembered this one. So at this point I think I have enough health. So I'm not gonna pick up any more. Landed quite too far right. So I'll probably have to do one more animation before I'll be able to climb up. Let's see. And this perspective is really awful. Oh, it actually worked out fine. Yeah, this part gives me PTSD because once I got blocked by the spider corpse from pushing this crate, which obviously prevents you from progressing. So now I always make sure that they're not in the way.
What have we here? A bundle of firewood. There.
Wonder how many more shots I have in the 9mm Tokarev. I need at least 2. 2 would be useful for the mines, because there are 2 soldiers that I need to kill, and killing them fast would be much better. Right, and this is the reason why I said that it's useful that the jeep is here. Because you can use the jeep to skip a cutscene here, where Indy comments on this big hole.
There. Now I've got power to spare.
He really likes that line, doesn't he?
What's this? What do you know? Something shiny here. A pocket watch. It's inscribed Heinrich Horner.
Thankfully, all of these scorpions are stuck. For some reason, they just are. Cannot move.
Okay, this wheel will roll again.
Oh, slightly too early. This is one of the longer cutscenes in the game, actually.
There's something over there, but I don't think I can balance on that rail.
I shall use this opportunity to time it. So it started at 19 minutes of the level timer.
American. I'm an American.
When will it end?
English, yes?
Don't be too sure.
Industrialized too, I bet. Here to reopen the mine.
I think there's something over there I need. You want to help me find out?
That chap Horner was very industrialized. He discovered King Solomon's mine right here in Meroe.
Those mines are a myth. You gonna help me or not?
What if there's something I need? Will you help me?
Maybe.
One of your favorite ones?
Don't do miracles or anything
I actually
fancy, kid.
really don't like this one, because there's a huge error in the animation in this cutscene,
Hey,
which I will
not
point
so
out
fast.
in a bit. So watch this. He walks over the rail very carefully. It's so difficult that Indy cannot do it. He needs this boy to get across. Now watch. Balancing, very carefully. Now he just walks across air like it's nothing in order to approach Indy from this side. They couldn't just have
Take good care of this, kid.
Indy move
It once belonged
slightly
man
to
who
the right,
discovered King
so he
Solomon's mine.
could just exit the rail normally, stand in front of him. No, he has to walk 90 degrees around him,
It's a start.
over air, to give him the gem.
Today at 11 o'clock a.m., I leave for Kenya. Soon I shall have my own factory.
I need to find a better spot. In a pioneering operation, Dr. Jones deftly restores the patient's vision.
Ta-da!
That won't work. Okay. What do you see?
A lot of busy work, this one.
I need to find a better spot. Hey. First aid.
Oh, that was actually not smart. That was the wrong block.
Take a good look.
Okay, last statue.
Now I need to find a better spot. There. Now what? Some gasoline. It's not safe to get out here.
Now we just have to hope for no soft lock. Unlucky. Right, actually the first one. Oops. That was a waste of time.
All aboard.
Can get blocked by the snakes here, if you're unlucky. But we're fine. Any requests about knowing the time? Yeah, tell me. I'm interested.
Okay.
This looks interesting. Whoa, it opened. A 50 amp fuse. Here's where Horner ran his little railroad. I'll bet the levers control the switches. But without electric power, I can't switch the tracks. Ow!
This level should be pretty fast. About 10 minutes. So that would be 2:30, 2:45 going into Nub. Nub is about 15, let's say. So that would be 3 hours flat. Infernal Machine is about 12. There would be 312. Aetherium is about 10, 11. So that would be 323. Peru is about 8 or 9. So that would be about a 332.
Capture it if possible. Otherwise, Strelya the dog.
I hope this isn't the end of the line. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Look what I found. One of King Saul's jewels. Now what?
This is the part of the game where you go around in circles.
У тебя нет никакого шанса!
Whoa!
Can I get some food? Okay. Hope you have something good. That was close. almost fell down, which would be erased.
What have we here? A strange cave.
One relatively hard skip coming up. Oh, come on. There we go.
Стой на месте!
What's this? Another jewel. Beautiful.
Damn it.
Ты опять здесь? Стой!
Okay, now we'll see if I run out of ammo. Oops.
Стой! Ты, иди сюда!
I did not run out of ammo.
It's unlocked. Nope.
Oops. That was close.
There. Well, that ought to do it.
I was actually on point about this level taking 10 minutes.
Okay!
Although it could have been faster. Welcome back! We're at the home stretch now. Thankfully, Napstomb is not the same choke point as the N64 version.
I might be able to whip that thing. Well, that ought to do it. Now what? A mechanical arm.
Did he just friendly fire that other Russian?
Open sesame. This place is strange, and I used to think I knew a lot about archaeology.
Oops. This cutscene is strange. Always made me afraid that the game locked. Because it takes so long to give you back control. I don't know if the sleep there is too high or something. Or what the reason is.
This looks interesting. Watch out!
Okay, this skip is a little tricky. Even though it's just a jump. And yeah, this is the place where the one new tech is, which is just falling down the shaft with the ball and landing on the center platform. But it's really, really precise and slightly random, because the way you bounce around is actually random. Good timing. I was hoping I'd kill at least 2, just so they're not shooting me to smithereens in this part.
This is another part of the machine. My name is Joseph Stalin. An electrical battery of some sort by the looks of things. It's a door. Get open. Now I've got power to spare.
Yeah, okay, I need to heal. Does anybody remember how many medkits do I have? I need one for Infernal Machine, and I need one for Aetherium.
Hey,
Okay, I'll pick it up
a medical kit.
just to be sure.
King Nub, I presume.
I think I have 2,
Hey, what's this?
so now I have 3.
A ruby
I think
polished
that's
like a
fine.
lens. Or an eye. A baleful eye.
No, just
like
in
an
case
eye
I'm
socket.
unlucky or something.
Where's the face? It fits. Whoa. Take it easy, big fella. I'm no grave robber. If you're willing to overlook this little incident, I am too.
So this is how you kill this guy quickly. blocked by the animation cancel. Okay, there are 2 long cutscenes coming up. Which one do I use to take a pee break? This one or the one in Infernal Machine? I think the one in Machine is longer. So I'll wait through this one.
Ow.
Indy, is that you?
More or less.
Are you all right?
I am one hurtin' archaeologist, but I'll live.
Oh, good. Hand up those machine parts you've collected and we'll get you out of there. Indy?
Who's we?
Come on, Jones. We need those parts. Don't you love your country? In the name of the United States of America, man.
I don't know.
Don't trust your fellow Americans, eh? Now you know how we Ruskia feel. In the name of
I just realized I usually have my phone in front of me to read chat because I'm
Give me the parts,
a
Jones.
poor fella
He's
with
a
just one
commie.
monitor.
The parts will be safer
But
with me,
I'm
Doctor.
playing this game in
Your
such a
friend is
small
a
game
gangster.
window that
Good choice.
I can actually see the chat on my regular screen, and I was actually looking for it, looking at it throughout the run.
Sorry, Indy.
I just didn't realize it.
And thanks.
Perhaps it's best, Jones. Your Drugi have the machinery, but you have the satisfaction of knowing their betrayal will cost them their lives.
Yeah, that cheers me up.
Those ignorant fools know nothing of Babel, but I have studied, and I know that beneath the foundations of the tower, the cause of all the biblical turmoil waits to complete his designs on mankind.
Who? What are you yammering about?
The Lord Marduk himself crossed over from the Aetherium to inspire the Babylonian priests, and Marduk, potent and malevolent to this day, will have his miest on those who desecrated the great machine. Luckily, you and I are professors at heart, too wise to become
Yeah, I
so
think this
easily
cutscene is
ensnared.
2 minutes long, and the one in
too timid.
the next
Back
level
to our tea and
is
books
2.5
now, eh?
or thereabouts. Doesn't the small window make it a little harder to play? Not really. It's okay. I don't mind.
Sophia, Turner. They've been here all right. Where are they now?
And I'm off.
What have we here?
New world beckons. It's up to us as Americans to meet the other side and secure their cooperation with the West. We need an ambassador.
Don't be a fool. You can't go in there. I sense danger, an evil force waiting to destroy us.
Hey, you two. Jones, stay out of this. Don't worry, Sophia. I know my limitations. You're the one with contacts in the spirit world.
Oh, sure. Do I look that crazy to you?
You look like a real diplomat.
Ah! Ah!
Impressive, isn't it? We've struck a gold mine, Doctor. Now the Soviets don't stand a chance.
And I'm back.
I'm having some trouble with the controls. You're a professional. You studied archaeological puzzles. Help me solve this one.
Why should I help a thief?
In the name of freedom, man! We're in a war!
All right, how's this?
It's nice when a game
Stop
gives you a
whatever
pee
you're
break.
doing right now before you ruin
Although,
the site. We'll apply
I
for
wouldn't
a grant
mind if it
and
was
spend a few years
an hour
studying the
earlier.
place. Research money's tight these days, but with your connections, it's a sure bet.
Forget your ivory tower, Jones. Here's our chance to save democracy.
Let's vote on it. Turner, come back here.
See you later, Jones.
Let's vote on it. That's the best line in the game right there.
Don't worry, Sophia. I'll think of something. I hope.
Okay, what sort of cycle do I have? Sort of cycle.
The inscription reads, "Verily will I
It was a
shake
good
the
cycle.
earth." Uh-oh. Turner stuck the wrong part in there.
Oh, oops. Reason why he wasn't jumping was I was pressing the wrong button.
A headless horseman. Uh-oh. Turner stuck the wrong part in there. The inscription reads, "My power will change the world." Turner fouled up again. What do you know? It worked.
I guess this is the other level where PC version is faster. and the N64. Oh, you played this game way back when? The Windows 98. Same as I. Okay, let's see if I get lucky.
Turner, you got the part I need. Hand it over. Sorry, can't do that.
Andy, help me!
Come on, it's our only chance to save Sophia. You don't fool me, Jones. Once you stop the commies, you'll use the machine to take over. That's your plan. The world's seen enough dictators, don't you think? You'll never get away. Jones, stay out of this.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Nope, not gonna get out of the way. I got lucky, I got unlucky.
That's me, I guess. Indiana Jones.
Make me whole, Master, that I may obey your wishes.
The inscription reads, "Thus do I lift man to new heights." Turner fouled up again. That didn't work.
Ah, okay. I was worried that it wouldn't work.
My Lord Marduk, the supreme ruler of these islands.
It seems this is going to be about somewhere around 12 minutes, which is pretty good. That's pretty good.
Jones, stop! Are you crazy?
Speed, what have I done?
Marduk is satisfied.
Under 12, actually.
Okay.
Really good. Okay, I remember in the world record run, I lost a minute here
More machinery. The whole place is a
because I
machine.
got stuck. and I had to restart the level. So theoretically, there should be some decent time save here.
From beyond.
Ah, wrong button again, damn it.
Well now, this gizmo seems to open up contact with ordinary reality. And I feel better already. Success.
And now, the boss fight! Actual boss fight. Or well, half of it. There's the second phase, which is more annoying. But that one can thankfully be skipped. And this is the part where I'm 99% certain to use a medkit.
Welcome to the Aetherium, mortal.
Aha. What do you know? I got lucky.
Oh, so close. Okay, you've got a better chance if you go straight up, I think. Even though he can theoretically remain down there. It's just really lucky. And as now you're better off going down. Now back up again. Actually recharging, so it's not even a waste of time. And he did remain down. Okay. Let's go back up again. Nice.
Marduk charged up his thunderbolts here. Maybe I should give it a try. I might be able to whip that thing. sense.
Now we do the skip. You have to go past two of these, I don't know, platforms. And then we skip the third one. Whatever. If I can count, I should still have at least one.
What's this?
Healing item.
One of King Saul's jewels.
And that's all I need to have infinity in Peru. Because for some reason, when you get to Peru, the game gives you a ton of healing for free. You have at least one small? No, I definitely don't have any small ones, because the way I heal is using the hotkey, pressing H, and it eats the small ones first, and then it eats the big ones.
Whoa, it opened.
So I'm eating the big ones now. Aha, no need to mash the crawl key for a minute. You can just walk through on the PC version.
Well, well. Reds again.
Did you find God, Dr. Jones?
I hope not. Whoever we ran into wasn't very forgiving.
That's a relief. As you know, socialist theory disavows the existence of supernatural powers.
And you expect to win the Cold
Okay.
War?
I expect a
Sub
long
330
struggle.
is definitely possible here, but it's gonna be close.
Listen, Gennady, you don't happen to have any socialist vodka on hand? I'm thirsty.
And that's without the load times, actually. So it's definitely even closer.
Oh yeah!
Looking forward to exploring that final area when making the
It's been a
cutscene
long
mod.
time since I stood here.
I looked at the map files, geometry in Unity, and that area is huge. Okay, good thing I got that jump first try. this is the new route through Peru, which is raftless. It's pretty cool. And yeah, this was found by House, the other Czech guy who ran this game for a bit. He found this. Back for the end. Welcome, Osu. World record? Well, unless I choke horribly, it's definitely world record. It's how much is the question.
This trap looks familiar. Poor old Forrestal.
Oh, what is the guy? Why?
Look what I found.
What's he doing here?
A
God damn
strange
it.
key.
I worked so hard to avoid being poisoned. It should be fine, unless I ran out of healing items in the last level. I should have like a gazillion items now. You can kill spiders by stepping on them. Yeah, it's only in the PC version.
There.
On the N64s, all the enemies are really blocky and they will not let you pass. So especially when crawling through tight places like in Babylon, the fact that the spider can completely block you is really annoying on the N64. Oh, so close. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, set up. Don't disappoint me, please.
That looks a little too dangerous, even for me.
Yes! First try. Thank you, blue screen, for telling me this. Okay, this is a really Monka-esque section. GPC is the best. Damn it. Fine, I'll line it up properly. Stop trying to be fancy.
Another idol. Well, Belloc won't get this one. Uh-oh. Oh, great.
Boulder! Boulder, please! Ah!
I still can't speak Ovidos, but this time I guess it won't matter.
Okay.
Without loads, it's sub 330. Now let's see. With loads, not quite. It's sub 332. Actually quite far away. That's more what I expected, to be honest. There's quite a lot of time loss. It's 10 seconds in Lagoon. Big time save in Volcano. Some time loss in Temple. Okay, I'm not surprised about that. A little bit of there, a little bit of there. Good Olmec, good Pudovkin. Some time loss in Meroe. I'm surprised about that, actually. Some time loss in Kingsol's Mines. Good Tomb. A little bit there. It's probably because of that flying creature. And the end game was actually really good. Look at that. How about we do the celebration song? GG's.